in Mumbai. They are present here today and will be a part of the IIFTC All India Roundtable event scheduled.
It's a really long journey, but I must tell you that last 5 years went by really quickly. I'm really grateful to all these amazing talented people who have come to IIFTC over the last 5 years and made this into the largest location show in this part of the world. Today we have among us almost 50 organizations from 20 different countries who have come to meet the largest film industry in the world. Before we start today's show, I would like to thank a few people who have contributed to our success. Legendary filmmaker Shri K.V. Anand, who is amongst us today. Shri David Dhawanji, who is coming up. Sir, I am one of your biggest fans and it's a pleasure to be in the same room with you. I have grown up watching your movies. Dignitaries from the embassies in Delhi, His Excellency Ambassador of Serbia, His Excellency Ambassador of Czech Republic. Both these gentlemen have personally taken interest to make sure that their delegations have come to IIFTC this year. We have amongst us some Council Generals from Mumbai, Council General of Korea, Norway, Sweden, Italy, who's on her way. And a special thanks to Ms. Saroja Sirisena, Council General of Sri Lanka. She supported us from her initial days, and today is her last event as an official duty in Mumbai. She will be leaving us very soon, and we are very sad about that, Saroja. My Scandinavian friends, Jules and Mike, who have been my friends and they keep coming to IIFTC and supporting us. Thank you so much, Jules. A special thanks to two very important states, a state of Gujarat and a state of New Delhi. These two states have really understood the concept of cinema tourism and have supported us over the years. Gujarat is a partner state for the 5th year at IIFTC. Secretary General Mr. Supran Sen, who's been a great pillar of support over the years. He's from Film Federation of India, who's a supporting organization. My friend and the convener of the event, Mr. Anindra Das Gupta, who's been the conceptualizing person behind this show. My wife Himal and my team at Mercury Integrated. I thank you all for coming to our gathering. I welcome you to IIFTC 2018. Thank you.
Hello, good evening, everybody. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers for having me here tonight, for your kind invitation. It's my special pleasure to be here because of the fact, as you already mentioned, that for the first time we have a delegation from the Film Center of Serbia and the Serbian Film Commission amongst ourselves here tonight. The reason why I'm here is to hand an award to the producer of Vivegam, a movie which was partly shot in Serbia. But you see, as an ambassador, I really get paid. It's my job to talk well about my country. What I would like to do is to ask the producer, Mr. Senthil Tyagarajan, to from his own perspective, tell you about his experiences
We'll get
filming in Serbia.
May I request you to just stay on stage? So our first collaborative award of the evening takes us the Tamil film industry based in Chennai into a production house that's a landmark in the Indian film history. Started almost 4 decades back by T.G. Tyagarajan, Satya Jyoti Films has since become a pioneer of good work from Tamil cinema. 32 projects and counting. Incidentally, as we remember Sridevi Ji today, her most iconic film, Moonram Pirai, remade in Hindi as Sadma, was produced by this very banner. We are honoring her today with their latest effort, Vivegam, and the collaboration with Serbia. The exotic locations of this Balkan country have been beautifully showcased in this mega outing. Let's have a look. To receive the award, may I welcome the scion of the family and one of the torchbearers of Satya Jyoti Films, Mr. Senthil Tyagarajan on stage, please.
course, Serbia has been great. We shot almost 90 days in Serbia, so 3 months, and one of the biggest stars in South India, Ajit Kumar, he had an exemplary time shooting in Serbia. So all the action sequences what we had in the movie, I don't think with the help of Serbian Film Commission and their government of Serbia, I don't think it would have been possible in the island. So we immensely appreciate Serbian Film Center, and it's a great place to shoot, and Balkan region itself is phenomenal. And entire crew and everybody had a great time. So thanks a lot to IIFTC to acknowledge this entire Serbian film team for doing this for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Next, I would like to Czech Republic at IIFTC 2018.
Thank you very much. Namaste! And happy Holi! Holi ke liye aaye, shubh kamnaye. Thank you. It is, in fact, a festival of colors. Am I right?
You're right.
And we all know how color helps a film tell its story.
Absolutely.
But it's also about love. Can there be any film without love? Tell me. No. No. But it also signifies a goodness over evil, and forgiveness and forget. Yet another reason to come to the movies. So I understand that it is not a coincidence that the 6th edition of India International Film Tourism Show, or Conclave I should say, takes place on the occasion of this important festival. And I would like to thank the organizers for inviting me personally, for inviting the Czech Republic to participate as one of the partner countries, to be very close to this charming lady. But you know why I'm here? Because I haven't seen the Czech Republic among those countries which have been shown in a minute ago. And I'm also here because we believe that there is a close relationship between the world of cinema and tourism, and that film viewing influences significantly holiday destination ideas and travel decisions. And we are also here because me personally and my staff, we are committed to the case of supporting and enhancing bilateral trade relations and people-to-people contacts between our two great nations through sustainable tourism and the world of cinema, and definitely synergies arising from the interaction between the two. A final word, if I may, please. If there are any filmmakers, if there are production houses here, please, 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 and I'll be a bit provocative, to try to make as many films as you can in your own country. India is a beautiful country. You have the best location across the world. And if there is any particular element missing, keep in mind that there is a country in the heart of Europe, the Czech Republic. So with these words, I would like to thank once again the organizers for giving me the opportunity to address this beautiful audience. I wish you all have a nice evening. You should know that we have a high-power delegation representing Czech Film Commission, Czech Tourism Authority, the Embassy of the Czech Republic. We are at your total disposal. We are here to have as many interactive discussions as we can. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thanks you. I would like to request you to stay on stage. Moving on to another southern state of Kerala, Malayalam movies have always depended on strong storylines, real backdrops, and aesthetic content. Combine that with the mystique of Scotland, say, haunting castles, churches, and a story that lends itself to the canvas, and we have Adam Joe, a film to remember. Let's have a look.
What to say, actually, I don't have so much words to say, but yeah, thank you IIFTC, and thank you, it's a victory for Adam John, and I'm so proud of my daughter Adiba Hussain. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Before we start the next segment, I would like to call upon Consul General of Sri Lanka, Mr. Roja Sirisena, to say a few words to welcome the Sri Lanka.
Good evening, everybody. I would first like to congratulate IIFTC, Mr. Harshad Bhagat, for his perseverance in organizing this show so many years, since 2013. Harshad, congratulations. I had the privilege, of course, to be part of the show since 2014, since my arrival. That's also always because of Harshad's perseverance. And since 2016, this is the second time that Sri Lanka tourism has taken part in this show. Because Sri Lanka, of course, is a destination similar to India, as previous speaker, His Excellency the Ambassador of the Czech Republic said. It is indeed the best destination, and we can offer almost every single location in Sri Lanka, perhaps with a little bit easier and more streamlined processes, because Sri Lanka tourism is like a one-stop shop which assists film directors and producers throughout their location in order to obtain all the necessary clearances. That's what we want to do. So I'm very pleased to say that we too have a delegation which is ready to interact with you, and which is why I decided to come here as my last official engagement in Mumbai, because of the importance that we place on the Indian film industry, to welcome the Indian film industry to Sri Lanka. We've had the privilege of welcoming some of the Indian films as well as global films for location shoots in Sri Lanka. So I hope more film industry will come to Sri Lanka and take advantage of what we have to offer. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and congratulations. Let the show go on.
Thank you so much. Have a beautiful. Now let's switch it to. And please welcome Sudhanshu Kumar from Yash Raj Films to receive this honor. Before you leave, the director of the film, Ali Abbas Safar, who could not be here today, has a little message for our guests from Greece. Would you like to say a few words while you're up here?
Many thanks indeed. Thanks for inviting me, and thanks for showing this beautiful Italy. I just arrived in Mumbai. I took my office 4 months ago, but I already got very clear how really India is incredible India. So we're really happy to be part of this journey together. I think it's amazing the combination of all our nations. Of course, Italy this time, but the others that I saw, and I'm sure the next one that will be shown, with your way of showing and presenting life. This is really the most amazing takeaway that I've had. So it's really a privilege to be here, to be today, this evening with you, here on the stage and sharing this evening. I really hope we'll have more of these events and more of our countries to be shown together. Thank you very much.
Well, we are very happy to have you. And may I now welcome the director, Prakash Jayaram, accompanied by producer K.S. Dushyant. To the stage, please.
Thank you so much for having us here, and it was a pleasure shooting Italy for almost about 24 days, and we would definitely want to go back there. And the people were very, very cordial and very inviting and welcoming, and we look forward to showing them more. Thank you so much. Thanks.
The last award of this segment is a befitting tribute to the growing ambitions of India's regional language.
Namaskar. First of all, thank you for inviting me to this very important event. Personally, I am very much interested in cinema movie because I'm sure the cultural exchange including movie can bring peace to the world. So that's why I'm very much interested in movie. And in the other hand, Korea is also very much interested in Bollywood. Some people say there are some kinds of Bollywood. Hollywood in Telangana, Hollywood in Kerala. So I hope the two countries will enhance bilateral cooperation, especially in the movie sector. So that's the reason why I have a Korean delegation there.
Mr. Nils Eliasson and Consul General of Norway, Ms. Anne Ollestad, to say a few words while they're here to welcome the Scandinavian delegation at IIFTC.
I thank you also very much and agree with my colleague from Norway. We have also a Swedish high-powered team here, and I'm hopeful and I'm sure they will prosper and be building contacts with Indian actors. I can also announce that Sweden is joining most of the other countries of Europe in soon introducing, hopefully, a schedule to facilitate for filmmakers from other countries to enjoy the advantages they do in other countries. The decision has not been made formally, but the proposal by a Royal Commission is very clear, and I hope that will be adopted very soon. And thank you very much for the invitation and congratulations.
I request you both to stay on stage. We are delighted to announce that the director of this amazing film on Amazon Obijan, Mr. Kamleshwar Mukherjee, is amongst us today. Please put your hands together for him, ladies and gentlemen. Accompanying him is Mr. Amit Bose of SVF Entertainment.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's really a privilege to be present here and get this award in front of this august audience. I would really like to thank IIFTC and producers, Senior British Films, for giving me this opportunity to make this film. We shot this as a sequel to another film, which we shot 3 years back in Africa. And it was a pleasant surprise meeting my friend here, Mr. Kine. And it's really a surprise, a very pleasant surprise of seeing all these ladies and gentlemen from India and abroad celebrating the spirit of cinema in the same room. Finally, I'd like to conclude that in both the countries that I've shot, in Africa and in Brazil, it was a wonderful experience for us, and we would definitely like to go back to these countries to shoot again. Thank you very much.
Thank you, gentlemen. Now we have reached the special awards segment where we are honoring two very special directors tonight. To present these
Well, it's an honor, first of all, to be able to give out this prize. But I also want to take the opportunity to thank Harsha and all the team behind IIFTC for arranging this beautiful event. It's a good opportunity for us from Europe to come and be able to showcase what we can offer in Europe, Scandinavia, Norway, whatever. And it's a one-stop shop for us when we want to go to Asia. So thank you for doing this for us.
Request me to stay on the stage. Our first achiever is a man of few words but great deeds. Rare is the symmetry when popular cinema meets artistic brilliance, where awards and critical acclaim coexist with the box office, and aesthetics combine with brilliantly standout locations. Where a lifelong romance with national National Geographic translates into mesmeric shoots in 14 countries and counting, where cinema and its varied dimensions become poetry. A brief look into the world of this maverick genius.
Most of the shots are from songs, but actually in my films, I went to the locations, foreign locations for the script. In one film, the hero is a diamond smuggler from Congo. So I shot in Tanzania. We can't go and shoot in Congo. So I shot in Tanzania, Zanzibar. In other film, Matran, some secrets and social USSR. So the son goes and finds out what his father did there. I shot those things in Latvia, Riga. So it's cheaper to shoot there. And Norway is a lovely country. See, in Tamil films, for a song, I think in Telugu and Tamil, the whole Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, people clap for some frames from Norway, particularly Trolltunga and Bolton Rock. So in a song, the people clap for, and also the lots of Tamilians in Europe, they went to the locations, Trolltunga, and it's a beautiful location, Trolltunga. And they trekked almost 5 kilometers up and 5 kilometers down, and the tourism, not tourism, lots of people went there. Even in one film, it happens in Burma. The story happens during 1962, Burma evacuation. So after that film release, lots of South Indians went to Burma in Myanmar. So anyway, thanks. This is a fantastic event. I'm waiting to see other countries' contribution here. Thank you.
Now we are approaching our final award of the evening. However, before we do so, I'd like to thank a couple very key individuals, Mr. Rajat Rawale, Mr. Tanuj Garg, Mr. Manohan Shetty, Mr. Ratan and Ganesh Jain, Mr. Shashi Ranjan, Ms. Anuradha Jha, Ms. Muskan Sethi, and Mr. Ankur Garg. Thank you very much. Now, our final award of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Laughter is perhaps the best medicine, and that is what we are taught, but very few pass this lesson on to 1 billion or more hearts. Helming mass entertainers in our country has to be one of the toughest tasks of them all. Every nuance needs explaining, every action demands a reaction, and subtlety isn't a key word. While capturing the hearts of millions, this entertainer has shot effortlessly across the world and showcased countries beautifully, where his audiences can only aspire to go. Making his own brand of blockbuster comedies with wholesome family entertainment is no laughing matter. Now let's have a look at the work of this movie mogul who's got the pulse of the masses. David Cullen to the stage, please.
So you can pick and choose, you want to shoot wherever. Hindi film can go anywhere. Script we do later. I've shot films all over the world, but there's some really nice new locations this time. And it's going to be great fun. You can really travel to a lot of places. I want to thank Harshad. He said when in his childhood he had seen a lot of films. I want to tell him I still make films. I don't want to take more time of yours already. I think it's time for drinks. Cheers.
Now before you all head to the bar, this is actually the portion of the evening where we launch our cinema.
Sir, look at me, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, bite.
Let's have a look at the camera. First bit. Left, still.
Left to right. Right.
We will do that with great pleasure. Okay. Now, thank you very much. Thank you. Let's have a look at the camera. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for the interest in the show. Thank you.
Well, it's a great initiative. देखिए IIFTC आप देखेंगे यहाँ पर अगर अपनी नज़र घुमा के देखेंगे तो यहाँ पे दुनिया की हर exotic location मौजूद है और वहाँ के लोग मौजूद हैं. And I think it's a great step is because किस तरह से Bollywood इतने सालों से इतनी सारी locations को impact करता है और tourism को impact करता है तो क्यों ना फिल्मों को और locations को दो लोगों को एक साथ मिला दिया जाए तो I think दोनों parties का बहुत फ़ायदा होता है इस चीज़ में. So that's exactly how काफ़ी कमाल का initiative है. जी या मेरा अब तक का सबसे बेटर एक्सपीरियंस इजराइल में रहा है. यू विल नॉट बिलीव मैंने इजराइल में शूट किया है एंड आई थिंक जेरूसलम डेड सी के बिल्कुल बगल में. सो आई थिंक that's been a beautiful लोकेशन. बट उसके अलावा ऐसी बहुत सारी जगह हैं जैसे पोर्चुगल ले लीजिए, जापान ले लीजिए. ये 2-3 ऐसी जगह है जहाँ पे मुझे बहुत मन है जाने का और शूट करने का. सो आई एम होपिंग एंड लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू इट. जी बिल्कुल. देखिए टेलीविज़न का माध्यम भी बहुत बढ़ता जा रहा है एंड आई थिंक टेलीविज़न भी ऐसा अब वो माध्यम नहीं रहा जो पहले था. एंड आई थिंक अब हमारे सारे टेलीविज़न के शोज़, टेलीविज़न की जितनी भी प्रॉपर्टीज़ हैं वो भी इंटरनेशनल ट्रैवल कर रही है. सो आई थिंक उन लोगों के लिए भी इट्स अ ग्रेट प्लेस टू बी एंड इट्स अ ग्रेट प्लेस टू ग्लोबलाइज इस पूरे सिस्टम को और ग्लोबल बनाने के लिए. आई थिंक इट्स अ ग्रेट इनिशिएटिव. सो या थैंक यू गाइस. थैंक यू.
मेरे ख्याल से ये बहुत अच्छा स्टेप है. इट्स अ वेरी गुड स्टेप जहाँ पे सारे कंट्रीज़ के, यूरोपियन कंट्रीज़ एंड अदर कंट्रीज़ के डेलीगेट्स आके दे आर सो इंटरेस्टेड विच इज़ वेरी गुड एंड इट्स लाइक एन एक्सपेंशन ऑफ आवर वर्क. सो इट्स वेरी गुड.
मैम देखा जाए तो फिर बॉलीवुड बाहर शूट कर रहा है काफ़ी. आपको कहाँ जाना पसंद है बाहर में शूट?
मैं अभी यूरोप में थी, जर्मनी में फॉर द बर्लिन फिल्म फेस्टिवल और वहाँ पे बहुत ठंड थी, मतलब -8 डिग्रीज था. तो मुझे यूरोप तो बहुत पसंद है. ऑफ कोर्स आई वांट टू गो टू यूएस आल्सो, जो अभी तक कभी गई नहीं हूँ. बट आई वांट टू ट्रैवल एवरीवेयर, ऑल द कंट्रीज.
इससे क्या बॉलीवुड को फ़ायदा होगा देखा जाए तो इन सभी चीज़ों से?
ऑफ कोर्स हो ही रहा है. बिल्कुल. मतलब यशराज के टाइम से इतनी सारी अच्छी फिल्में वहाँ पे शूट हुई हैं और हम अगर फॉरेन कंट्री जानते हैं, स्विट्ज़रलैंड जानते हैं तो बिकॉज ऑफ यशराज फिल्म्स. सो डेफिनेटली हर पूरी दुनिया में शूट होना चाहिए. वी शुड एक्सप्लोर and everyone from outside also should come to India and explore. Yes. मेरे 2 प्रोजेक्ट्स आने वाले हैं तो वो मैं आपको तब बताऊंगी जब वो ऑफिशियली न्यूज़पेपर में आ जाएगा. बट या आई हैव फिनिश्ड शूटिंग फॉर अ फिल्म एंड अनदर फिल्म इज शूटिंग इन अप्रैल. सो दैट्स अबाउट इट. थैंक यू सो मच.
मैं इसलिए इस तरीके से जुड़ी हूँ कि जो मेरी तेलुगु फिल्म थी पैसा वसूल, वो हमने पोर्चुगल में शूट करी। तो जो इंडिया और पोर्चुगल का एक डिफरेंस समझ आता है जब आप बाहर शूट करते हैं, तो जो इंटरेक्शन लोगों से होती है, जो कल्चर और जो ब्यूटी एक फिल्म में ऐड होती है बाय शोइंग डिफरेंट कल्चर्स, आई थिंक वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बहुत स्पेशल है, एंड इट एड्स अ लॉट ऑफ वैल्यू टू फिल्म मेकिंग। सो वी शुड रियली रिस्पेक्ट एंड वैल्यू द लोकेशंस दैट वी शूट एट, द ब्यूटीफुल प्लेसेस जिसका हम फ़ायदा उठाते हैं। हम इंडियन फिल्म मेकर्स जो दुनिया की अजीब और गरीब जगहें ढूंढ कर वहाँ पे शूट करते हैं, तो आई थिंक दिस इज़ समथिंग टू सेलिब्रेट। एंड ये इतना अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है, इतना अच्छा तरीका है जहाँ पे यू नो डिफरेंट कंट्रीज़ एंड डिफरेंट फिल्म मेकर्स आर गेटिंग टुगेदर। सो आई थिंक दिस इज़ जस्ट अ ग्रेट वे टू बूस्ट क्रिएटिविटी एंड इट विल जस्ट हेल्प आवर सिनेमा बिकम बेटर एंड बेटर। I would say I think Portugal because मैंने काफ़ी जगह शूट किया है, बट Portugal was an eye opener. So यूरोप काफ़ी ब्यूटीफुल है, मुझे क्रोएशिया जाना है, I want to shoot over there जैसे इम्तियाज़ अली ने किया था, and I want to go to Spain like ज़ोया अख्तर ने किया था. So but I really enjoyed my shoot in Portugal, and I did not expect it to be so beautiful, but it was really beautiful. So yeah. अभी काफ़ी सारी चीज़ें लाइन में है, बट आई विल नॉट टॉक अबाउट इट, लेट थिंग्स गेट कन्फर्म्ड. साउथ प्रोजेक्ट है, हिंदी प्रोजेक्ट है, सो काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग जगहें शूट हुई है, लाइक रशिया एंड थिंग्स लाइक दैट. सो लिटिल हिंट बट नॉट टू मच. थैंक यू.